Ashley Danover. Today we're doing a demonstration speech. My demonstration speech will be over how to make homemade oatmeal cookies. These are the cookies I'll be making. Ever since I was little, I made oatmeal cookies with my grandma. If you make one batch, you better make two. There are 3 steps in order to make homemade oatmeal cookies. 1 is to gather all the ingredients and the utensils. 2 is to combine all the ingredients. And 3, bake them and eat them. I'm incredible to talk about this speech today because it reminds me of my grandma, and I still make them with her today. In order to make the best oatmeal cookies, you would have to gather all the ingredients and the utensils. The way I got taught to make cookies was to put all the dry ingredients together and all the wet ingredients together. But this recipe does not call for that. The dry ingredients consist of salt, oats, brown sugar, and flour, and baking powder. My wet ingredients consist of vanilla, 2 eggs, and 2 sticks of butter, but I melted my butter. Before you start, you'll need to preheat your oven to 350. You also need to make sure you have a cooling rack out. Right here, I'll be using this cooling rack. Also, you need a baking pan, an ungreased baking pan. Do not pan it. To create the dough, you'll need to use 2 sticks of butter, which I use the melted kind. Once the butter is melted, you add the 3/4 cup of sugar. And then 2 teaspoons of vanilla. You want to mix this until creamy before you add the eggs. I'm going to be using my mixing blender. Be a lot easier than stirring with my hands. Once this is fluffy, I'll be adding 2 eggs. After my 2 eggs, I will eventually add the 1½ cups of flour. You want to make sure you have the right amount in so you don't make it overdue. After the flour, you want to add in ½ teaspoon of baking powder. Make sure it's baking powder and not baking soda. ½ teaspoon of salt. After that is blended, you want to make sure you add 3 cups of oats. I'm going to stop the blender so I can put the oats in. Make sure the KitchenAid is locked so it doesn't jump up and down. Once the dough is complete, you can either add raisins or chocolate chips. Lastly, I need to form the oatmeal balls into 2-inch balls. Don't want to make them any bigger, and you want to make them an inch apart. This is how big you would like them. And this is what they look like. And once you get done, put them in the oven. These are what they look like when they're finally done. In conclusion, today I demonstrated homemade oatmeal cookies. The 3 steps contains of gathering all of the ingredients and the utensils. 2, combine all the ingredients. And 3, bake them and eat them. Thank you for watching my speech and have a good day.